folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Today, we got some bikes to ride, courtesy of Mr. Dean down on Beach Road. I've been down there before. We've looked at him. He's a huge motorbike renter. He's right in front of the 7-Eleven by Soy 9, right by the police station, kind of right in front of Central Festival. Anyway, he's got a great selection of bikes, scooters, everything. If you need to rent a bike, check him out. Now, when I was there originally, a couple years ago, it was during the pandemic. And during that time, he was very flexible, of course, and he would just say, hey, come by the day before, tell me what you want, and I'll have it here for you the next day. It's not so much that way anymore. He's kind of day by day, whatever bike comes back. He just said, for this example, he said, hey, come by in the morning, and you can have whatever I have. So that's what we did, but it's no real reserving of bikes anymore, we noticed. But I'll show you what we got today. I got a GSXS 750. It's an upright naked bike, 4-cylinder, 750cc. It's a rather small bike, especially for a guy my size, but it's a runner. And my buddy Eric's with me, and he's got a practically new MT-09. It's a 3-cylinder, 900cc. He's actually considered buying one. And that's why I tell you guys, if you want to buy a bike, maybe rent one for the day first. And that's a little bit of what we're doing out here today, other than just having fun. We're also going to go up the road and see a buddy of mine who's got a lot of cool toys. But my bike so far, the GSXS 750, it's been almost 40,000 kilometers, 39 and change, but the engine runs like a top. It's a runner. Back brake could be a little better, and I feel a little bit hunched over. It's got I have a little bit far of a reach for my liking. But other than that, it's been fun. I stopped out here at Cobb & Company for breakfast, but it looks like they're closed. Today is a holiday. It's a big Buddha day. All the bars are closed, so there's probably a lot of stuff that's closed. That's par for the course. And that's why we're doing something like this today. And I got something special to do tonight as well. Anyway, let's hit the road. So we had a good little ride, about 45 minutes up here to the Sriracha area. We found a banana lady. This is the Sriracha banana lady. She's making fried bananas. Thank you. So we stopped for some fried bananas, and I don't know, my bike's a little buzzy. I kind of want a 7th gear on my bike, but my buddy's bike says his runs like a Lexus at 100 kph. So I'll get his on the way back, and he'll get mine. He'll get my buzzy bike, but in the meantime, we got to go up see my buddy and check out all his toys. So we made it up to Sriracha, the hills of Sriracha here to my buddy's house, as I alluded to. He has a couple toys, not the least of which is an electric dirt bike. It's not really a dirt bike, more like a regular bike with knobby tires on it and high-ride suspension, but it's got a battery. Very fun little bike, not really street legal, but just something to ride around. You can apparently take the battery out, charge it, and put it back in the bike. It just rides it around the neighborhood here. But anyway, that's a fun little ride. I took a spin on that. It's electric. It doesn't make any noise. Behind me here, you see another electric toy, a Tesla, dual motor Tesla. We will take a ride in that next. He says that thing rips. 2 motors, electric car. He also has the Suzuki RGV 250. This is a 1989 model. 2-stroke, 2-cylinder, 2-stroke, so two 125 cylinders basically. Like kind of having 2 125 engines in one chassis. But a 250 2-stroke, it's like brand new. He's had took it to my buddy Rudy on Soy Bacow, had all that painted hand painted graphics, no stickers on that bike. Just everything's like brand new. I rode it. It runs like brand new. And it runs on Pepsi. I love the smell of a 2-stroke in the morning. It smells like Like a two-stroke in the morning. They used to race these. They're like cafe racers. Every Japanese motor company made a 250cc. So it's more of a racing bike. It's not really for your everyday traffic and driving, but then the two-stroke's a little clunky and no fuel injection and all that. But for what it is, it's like the day it was built. Very nice, very nice. So my buddy Eric's out here on the little electric dirt bike. We will also, he's got an NT 1100, which is behind me here. That is basically the same thing as an African twin. He'll hop on that and he'll go with us. He's gonna lead us around a little tour here in the Sriracha Hills because he lives out here. He knows the area. And I'll be on the GSXS, and my friend on the MT-09. We'll go out, we'll get something to eat. But before we do any of that, before we saddle back up, we're gonna take a ride, and that beast, the Tesla. So I came out to ride a bunch of different bikes today, but this, of course, is not a bike. It's a Tesla. So I'm gonna take a little ride in this, just like stuff you've never seen, at least for me. Everything electronic, everything controlled by a big iPad here in the middle, something like an iPad, even with Elon Musk's signature fart sound effect. And you can move it around, like give it to, oops. Like that one was for Eric. There you go, Eric.
Oh, let it go.
So anyway, the thing has two motors. It's a dual motor car. All-wheel drive, right?
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. Count them, 2 million baht, which actually, we were just talking about that. It's kind of a bargain here because I think that's about 58,000 US dollars, probably would cost that in the US. And a lot of your performance cars are a lot more than that here. Not a little bit, a lot more. A Mustang GT, for example, over 3 million baht. And I think this would leave a Mustang GT in its on the side of the road in the dust. This is a very fast car. Anyway, we'll give it a quick ride and then we'll give it just a quick drive and then we'll go for a ride.
Around this guy here. She's going. She's going.
I just punched it a little bit. I just punched it a little bit. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, beautiful place to ride around out here. Only about 45 minutes from Pattaya. Come out to Chocolate Lake. There's a coffee shop. There's little camping tents. You can sleep in theirs or I think pitch your own tent. But it's a nice scenic little lake with the mountains in the background. And it kind of, I don't know, reminiscent of the entire area on the way out here, that kind of scenery. So not a bad place to stop off or even to come for the night. Chocolate Lake. Anyway, we're having a lot of fun on the bikes. Quickly show you some of the accommodation out here at Chocolate Lake, like this little tiny geodesic dome here. Not much to these. You got your bed and all, and what looks like some kind of cooler, maybe an aircon unit, not sure, but it should keep it cool. I did notice some folks just pitching their own tent there, so lots to look at out here, lots of places to enjoy your cup of coffee if you're just stopping for a break. I did notice all these old trucks look like old, I don't know, maybe military vehicles. But our next stop would be Pagoda Hill. Pagoda Hill, lovely little restaurant. Kind of, yeah, on a hill, but great views and nice tropical garden on your way inside. And I found the service to be outstanding and the menu offerings to be more than adequate. Some Western food, but mostly will be Thai food. But here again, reasonably priced, I thought, for what you get. There's an air-conditioned area to the right there to eat, or a lot of outside dining options. But we went inside. We opted for the air condition. It was a hot day. We were all hot from the ride. But there's the quick shot at the menu there. We each ordered a quick dish here for lunch and some blueberry smoothies. The food came out before the smoothies. They're so quick here. That's what I mean about the service. Very nice. There's some grilled pork there and an omelet, and I got the spicy spaghetti with bacon. There you go. So we all had a good time there. Good little lunch. I think the three of us here with everything was under 1,000 baht. So pretty reasonably priced, won't break the wallet. So we're just getting back into Pattaya. We're out at the diner at Lake Mapratan, not to eat, just for a little break. But we switched bikes, I told you. And I tell you, I rode, I don't know, 4 or 5 bikes today. The Suzuki GSXS, the little RGV 250, even drove a Tesla. But I had the most fun on that Yamaha MT-09. The 900 triple is brilliant. The shifter, the quick shift, it's brilliant. I want one. It's a great bike. And getting off that Suzuki there and getting onto that is like getting out of an old Camaro and into a high-performance Lexus. On the highway, it was great. It's just effortless power. Very good, very fun. So even though Eric rented that when I said we'd switch on the way back, he had most of the day. He still tried to talk me out of it for the last little leg back in the Pattaya. I said, no doings. You're taking the Suzuki, which was fun. But when I got on that, I didn't say, oh, I want one of these. When I got on that, I said, I want one. So anyway, we'll get back into Pattaya. We will turn these into Mr. Dean, and that's probably all it's going to be. So right back down to Beach Road where we started this morning. Turn the bikes into Mr. Dean there. There is a deposit on the bikes. You can leave your passport or 5,000 baht, up to you, either or. So the prices, the bike I rented, the Suzuki GSX 750, was, I believe, 1,200 baht a day. And my buddy rented the MT-09, the Yamaha MT-09, I believe that was 1,500 for the day. Now, if you rent longer, well, you probably get lower rates than that. All right, I got home, traded in, put the bike away, and then traded the crew in for this crew, and we're gonna go out to a Mukta Buffet. You guys ready for buffet?
Yes.
Of course they're ready for Mukta. They're always ready. Now, quick pro tip for you. If you take 3 ladies or more out to a Mukta Buffet, do it on a big Buddha day. You see, there's no alcohol served, so your bill might be a whole lot less. Always a favorite of mine, the Mukta here at Rampo, the Rampo Barbecue, up from 259 baht a person up to 289 since the last time I was there. But look at this, Som Tam buffet within the buffet. Of course, the ladies love that. You might want to try making your own Som Tam. They got all the ingredients here. Why make a big mess at home when you can experiment right there? A little Som Tam laboratory at the buffet. But anyway, here at Jom Tien at the Rampo Market, all the way in the back. Got to go all the way back to the back. But we will let the ladies enjoy their Som Tam creation, and there'll be something else next time. But for this one, got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.